Alright, new video. Alright, let's do this.
What's up, guys? It's Nexus, finally bringing you guys back another video. And finally, I'm using the new camera. Actually, let me show you guys right now. You see that? That's the new camera and all the equipment and good stuff. So you can obviously see that it's pretty good. I have the lighting tool. I have the sort of steady tool that I can use. And honestly, there's the tripod right there. And obviously, you see that thing? You see that thing back there? Yeah, that's my bookshelf. So that is where all of my manga is. But why would I show you that? Because in this video, I'm going to show you guys my manga collection. But before that happens, just want to show you guys just the posters I got. I got this Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z poster. It was from GameStop, and my teacher, he had it, and I was going like, hey, I really like Dragon Ball Z. I wonder if I can get that. And then he gave it to me for free, actually. I basically have it in my room. And then right here I have this Naruto poster, which pretty much had for a long time. And then these two are two One Piece posters, which are basically the New World. I don't think I have any pre-time skip One Piece posters, but I got these two at a bookstore, so I was really glad I was able to have that. And then right here you see this Dragon Ball Z Kai. It was the Majin Buu saga, and I found this one at a convention, I think. The final chapters hadn't been announced or anything, or I think it was coming out of Japan, and this one guy, he had the Japanese poster, so I'm like, hey man, let me see that real quick, because it looks pretty nice. Got to get to just the meat and potatoes of this video. And obviously that is going to be my bookshelf. This is sort of a manga collection slash just book collection in general. So I guess the reason why it's taken so long for me to actually show this manga slash book collection is because I actually built this bookshelf about a while ago. I was actually able to put all my manga on it, because I had all of this stuff in a box actually. And I was waiting to show it because I show you guys all these manga pickups and showed you guys the volumes that I had, but I really wanted to show you guys in a full image, I guess. To start off, I just got to show this pop figure that I got. Is basically Super Saiyan Goku. And I have my school hat, my Make America Great Again hat, and then you have my Clemson hat. Which go Tigers, they're going to the championship. I have a lot of my a lot of my Christian books that I usually like to read, and then there's the action Bible right here, which it's the Bible, and basically it's in comic form. So you pretty much have Moses splitting the Red Sea, and Jesus' crucifixion, resurrection. It's all in comic form, and it's actually pretty good. So if you guys like to see biblical stories, in comic book form, recommend you guys get that. And then right here we have those Naruto volumes and those Bleach volumes. And to be honest, Naruto was the first pieces of manga that I just started collecting, or I just started buying, because that's Naruto sort of what got me into reading more manga and actually into more anime as well. Because first it was Dragon Ball Z, but then I was like, hey, let's give Naruto a chance. So I basically collected Naruto volumes 1 all the way to 15, and I think it was for a week straight that I just started getting like 4 volumes of such, and I would just start collecting. And I honestly that's how I got into Naruto. I never really watched the anime until probably up when I got volume 27. And then I started watching Naruto Shippuden, and then everything pretty much went on good from there. I never really got to find volume 16. I'll probably need to go find that in the future, but I sort of just started losing count, because after I watched Naruto Shippuden, whenever I was in the store, I could see I can get these volumes as a reference point as to where they left off and everything. So you have 28, 29, and this was basically when Naruto came back to the Elite Village, and they were gonna go find Gaara because the Akatsuki just invaded. And then you have this one, which I think that is when Sasuke quote unquote kills Orochimaru, and you have him forming up his group. And then 43 and 45, 42, 43 and 45 is when Jiraiya is fighting Pain and Sasuke's fighting Itachi. And then 65, I already know, Ten Tails is about to come in, all that good stuff. And then you have, which honestly, I could collect more Naruto volumes, but the thing is just that I've stopped caring because Naruto's done. We already know how everything ended. Plus, you have a bunch of other chapters on manga readers, so you know, not really a point to it. And that's also the same thing with Bleach. I got the first 6 volumes when I started to, you know, decide that I wanted to read it. And then once I was reading, I was like, okay, like this seems pretty good. And then I think I never really got 7 all the way to 11 because I got those from the library, and like, you know, once I read a manga volume, I don't really feel like I have the need to like read it again, because, you know, if I'm gonna read it again, you know, I'm probably just gonna start the series over. But I also have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I think I've read up to at least volume 20, but I forgot where those went. Those are probably somewhere. But, you know, I'm still not caught up to Bleach, which, tell me in the comments, should I really catch up even though it's already ended? Or, you know, should I just save myself the trouble and just, you know, have this stuff up for collection? But Naruto and Bleach, the 2 main mangas that I really got into. And then on the bottom right here, I have Assassination Classroom. Believe it or not, I really liked the first season, and I decided to just buy the entire series, which I probably need to get the rest of the volumes out because I know the series ended. So as of now, I just have the first 7 volumes, which this is really good. Assassination Classroom, if you guys haven't watched or read the series yet, it's pretty good. Kodo Sensei is a boss. As you see in the different volumes, you have the facial expressions, with number 1 starting with his normal face, and then number 7, you know, his angry face. And then we have Seraph of the End, which this is really good. It's about vampires, and then versus humans that use cursing gear. It is actually a decent story, you know, if you just take away all of the tropes that, you know, people usually use in manga, which it's a shonen, so, you know, you're gonna expect that. You're gonna see a lot of cliche things that happen, but has really good action sequences, and I really like the personality of the characters. And then you have My Hero Academia, volumes 1 to 5. And obviously, we already know it's the Boku no Hero that we all know and love. I am way behind when it comes to this manga because I just started collecting it, I read it, and then, you know, from then on in, I still need to catch up because I think the manga's on at least chapter 120, or even more. So I probably need to get into that. And then you have that Magi greatness. I have volumes 1 to 4, and Sinbad is the best character so far. That's what I just gotta say. And then you have Black Clover. And Black Clover, I showed you guys these volumes in the last video, and I have not read these yet, but I just put them up on the bookshelf. I'll probably read them later. But tell me in the comments, what do you guys think about this series? Because I read chapters 1 to 9, didn't really like it, but hopefully it's gotten better over the course of time. And then you have that Ace Attorney greatness. You have volumes 1, 2, and 3. And these actually, the Ace Attorney manga is not, and I repeat, is not an adaptation of the games. They're actually side stories, if you may, and they talk about different other cases aside from the game, because I know volume 1 does not involve, it has Larry, but it's an entirely different case than what you've seen in the first game. I have Zombie Powder, which this was obviously Kubo's like first work, and I just decided to get these 2 volumes. I know there's about 4, I think, or these are the only 2, I don't know, but this is a really good series. If you guys are looking into more of Kubo's work, then recommend you get this. But speaking of manga creators, you have Bakuman, which I read the first 2 volumes and then I started reading online, and I've got to say that is a really good series because I think it really takes you into the manga industry, and you know, it shows how everything goes down, how the process is made, and it sort of looks a little bit gruesome and a little bit scary at the same time. And then at the end here you have Kekai Zensen, or Blood Blockade Battlefront, volumes 1 and 2, followed by Tiger and Bunny, and World Trigger. Surprisingly, World Trigger wasn't really that appealing to me. I read like the first volume or so, and People say it's pretty good, but I wasn't really captivated onto it. I have a few Batman comics. I have the Court of Owls and the City of Owls, which I think it was already animated. It was Batman versus Robin. And then right here you have 2 Dragon Ball Z Viz Big editions, and I have volumes 8 and 6, which obviously I need to fix the order of that, but volume 6 is the Cell Saga, then volume 8 is going to show Majin Buu. I think it's like Goku versus Vegeta, and then him going Super Saiyan 3. And all that good stuff. And then right over here you have that Berserk Greatness, which I have volumes 1, volume 37, because these things are hard to find. The only way you're gonna find or buy volumes 1 to 37 is if you're gonna buy it off online, because like they're rare. Like whenever I go to Books A Million or Barnes and Noble, like it's a really hard find. Like I'm surprised that they even have these. And then I have Claymore, and Claymore's a pretty good series. Surprisingly, I have not read Monster Hunter yet. Dragon Ball Z Volume 25, Maximum Ride. Maximum Ride is actually a really good series if you didn't know that already. It's Korean. It's sort of like a manhwa, but James Patterson's an American author. But Narei Lee, she does really good at the artwork, and that's actually how I found out about the series before I started reading the novel. Same for Witch and Wizard. And yes, I did not burn these, but I still have Sword Art Online, believe it or not. And these, I guess they're okay for light novels. If you've ever wanted to like read a light novel in general, I mean, it's sort of not like your average novel. It's no 1984. Yeah, I just had to show you guys that. It's nothing like 1984, but it feels like you're watching an anime while you're reading. And obviously you have my youth romantic comedy is wrong as expected. I still need to get into that, but all in all, I'm pretty sure that it'll be funny to me. That is my manga collection right there. And it's not really much. It's sort of fairly small because obviously you're reading Manga Reader or like Manga Fox. I usually use those most of the time, but if I just want to start collecting a series, because it'll probably be worth a lot in the future, or I'll probably just want to read it when I don't want to get online, I have that. And honestly, hold up. I think this looks like it would be a very good background for me to do whenever I want to make a video or something like that. And because obviously you have the manga, so I'm an official anime reviewer now. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that because I just wanted to give you guys my first official video for 2017, and I really hope you guys liked my manga collection. It's not the biggest one, but I really like collecting and just buying volumes, because there's always something good to read, and just especially just collecting books in general. So that's about it for me today. Stay tuned because I got a bunch of other edits coming out. Hopefully I'll be able to get those out probably by this week. But anyways, that's about it for me today. If you guys want me to if you guys tell me guys your thoughts and opinions on my manga collection in the comments down below. And if you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe if you're new. And until we meet again, see ya.